Joining us live now is Jamil Jaffer. He's the founder and executive director of the National Security Institute. Jamil, how does the U.S. respond to this attack without exacerbating tensions in the region?
Well, Chris, it's a great question. I mean, look, the challenge here is that Iran has been doing this for months since the Israel-Hamas conflict began, but really they've been doing it for years. This goes back many years where they've been attacking American troops in Iraq and Syria with missiles, with drones and the like, and even providing explosive form penetrators to the Iran-backed militias like Kataib Hezbollah and Ansar al-Haq when we had a large number of troops in that region. At this point, it's going to be hard not to escalate, but Iran has got to be hit directly if we're going to ever achieve a chance of achieving deterrence in this space.
Jamil, Iran isn't taking responsibility for the attack. How does that complicate how the U.S. responds?
You know, I don't think it complicates things a whole lot, Chris. And the reason why is we know who's behind these groups. It's the Islamic resistance in Iraq. These are all Iran-backed groups that have long been backed by Iran. They don't just give them money, they give them weapons as well. These drones are almost certainly made in Iran and then given to the groups in Iraq and Syria. So the U.S. government is confident Iran's behind it. The fact that Iran denies it is of no moment whatsoever.
Now that these militants were able to kill U.S. troops, where do they go from here? Are there concerns, any concerns about them becoming more emboldened, perhaps?
Well, you know, there's no doubt they've become more emboldened over the years because they really haven't paid a significant price. We've hit some of their bases, hit some of their depots. We did, in fact, take out up the ante a couple of weeks ago when we took out a senior leader in the heart of Baghdad. That was a strong move, but now it's clear that more needs to be done. These groups aren't really going to get the message until their backer in Iran pays a price for this. We saw it happen with Qasem Soleimani during the Trump administration. This administration needs to take a look at something serious like that. Economic sanctions aren't going to do it. It's got to be military action. And it's got to be military action against Iran directly, unfortunately.
U.S. troops have faced an onslaught of attacks since October. The United States has retaliated, but still here we are. How does this come to an end?
You know, it's hard to know. The problem that we have, I think, here is that the administration keeps talking about not escalating, but of course it's Iran and it's Iran-backed groups that are escalating. They continue to target U.S. facilities in Iraq, in Syria, our military ships in the Red Sea. It's only because we've been good at defense and we've been lucky that U.S. soldiers haven't been killed thus far. This day was inevitable. It's going to continue to get worse until we can effectively deter Iran. Giving them money and trying to get back in the Iran nuclear deal isn't going to do it. We've got to hit them where it hurts.
Jamil, how much of an impact does the 2024 election have on the Biden administration's response, especially since we know Republicans like Donald Trump are going to be using the attack to characterize the president as being weak?
Well, look, as a general matter, you don't want elections to have any impact on this. This is U.S. national security. You want to believe that Republican, Democrat, president, or otherwise, you'd act forcefully against these attacks. But I do think that given that we are in a political season, it's likely the administration is going to want to take more action directly to demonstrate that they are serious and have resolve. The problem, of course, is the record for the last 4 years, which has been one of trying to find a way to bring Iran back into the international community. They've made clear they're not capable of it. They don't want it. Now's the time for the administration to respond forcefully. And even though we're in a political season, to demonstrate that they can take action regardless of politics.
A reminder today and every day to keep the thoughts and prayers with our troops overseas, our troops all around the world, and especially with the families who are now mourning the loss of their loved ones. Jamil Jaffer, Executive Director of the National Security Institute. Jamil, thanks for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris.